Well, good afternoon. It's getting a little late. I think that I'm either the last or one more, I think, after me. Two more. Before I start, I do want to say one thing because it's kind of been tugging at my heart. It's close in my family. We've dealt with a tragedy like this, and I want everybody tonight and tomorrow when they go to church to please pray for Speaker Richardson and his family. I know it's a very difficult time, and my heart certainly is with them. As I said, it's a trying thing, especially for family members on something like that. But let me tell you what I came here for. I came here to listen to you, and I appreciate everything that everybody said. Let me tell you what I've done today. I purposely brought my video camera. I videoed everything that everybody said. If you go to my website in the next couple of days, if I'm good enough at the little electronics, I'll have it figured out. I'll have your questions up there and my long-winded political answers. But I'll give you a couple short answers to some of the questions that stuck out in my head, and all the candidates that are running, we all are conservatives. But there are a couple of things that set us apart from each other, and that's what I want to address. First of all, somebody talked about manufacturing jobs and how we're losing them and how we need to get them back. 0% corporate tax rate. That's how you get jobs back. That's how you get manufacturing jobs back in our state and our country. Businesses will flock from all over the world to come here for a 0% corporate income tax rate. Corporations do not pay taxes, people pay taxes. Somebody talked about abortion. Let me clarify that. I would not have imagined that would separate candidates in this race, but I see today that it does. Abortion is murder. Period.
Amen. Abortion is on trial.
States' rights. I obviously believe in the 10th Amendment. I believe in every amendment in our Constitution. I think there's one or two that do need to go. The 10th is not one of them. So I want everybody to understand something, that the power is the states. When you talk about bringing stuff back to the district, I get asked that a lot, and the answer is always the same. I'm not bringing you anything back. If it's not in our Constitution, it's not coming back to the 9th District of Georgia. Because what we call pork in other states and other districts, we call needed necessity here. And it's just the opposite on the other parts of the country. So please, understand that. Somebody talked about enforcing legislation and passing laws. It reminded me when Newt Gingrich was Speaker of the House and they had to shut down the government because they couldn't get something done. I've never felt more free in my life than when the government was shut down. So I'm all for not passing any more legislation. I'm all for getting the government shut down for a little while. Let's see if the other one that stuck out in my head here. The accessibility. I have a website called congressionalforum.com, and the purpose of that website is nothing more than for me to listen to you. That's it. When bills come before Congress, they will be on that website, and we can talk about the bills, we can debate the bills. There will be times that I don't agree with you or you don't agree with me, but I promise you this. You will always know from where I come. I will always be accountable for what I say, what I do, and how I vote. Every single time. You will see on this website that I'm talking about what you want me to do and what I did do. And I certainly would think 99.9% of the time, those are going to be the same. But let me tell you the times they're not going to be the same. I'm not going to come up here and tell you just what you want to hear to get elected. I want to represent you. I want to represent your values. I have principles. And I will stick to those principles no matter what. Now, if my principles don't agree with your principles, then vote me out in 2 years. But I will never compromise my principles. And I will fight tooth and nail throughout our Congress and every single day that I'm up there to make sure that our principles and our values of North Georgia are represented. And people say, well, Jeremy, you're going to be one freshman congressman from North Georgia. Well, how do you expect to get any of that stuff done? Let me explain something. Groups like this right here. This is a fantastic group. You've been told that over and over again, but it is true. But don't think for a second you're not the only one, and you know you're not. There are groups like this all over the country right now, and there are people just like me all over the country right now. When I get elected, I will find 20 other guys or gals up there of the same mindset as me, who believe the government has gone too far and it's time to rein in their power. And we will form our own caucus, and we will stop the federal government from intruding on our lives every single day. My name is Jeremy Jones. I thank you for your time, especially staying as late as you have. please come up and talk to me later. As I said earlier, I have filmed all of the questions, and I'm going to answer each and every single question. Feel free to go to my website. I have cards I'll pass out. It's jonesforus.com. Thank you very much.